welcome to Words of Wisdom. Thank you for joining me this beautiful day. How's your weekend been? Oh, my little angel here has fallen over. Look, my little angel fell over. Right. So how's your weekend been? All good? Are we working diligently towards our purpose? Well, I felt like very much like this was a bit of a transformation and change very much again this morning. And I thought, you know what, we're just going to come to the table and we're going to ask my beautiful new Magic of the Unicorns deck, which I used for the first time with myself last night, and it was absolutely amazing. And you know how I share magic with you. I came to bed and as I came past my magic table, I looked on the floor and there was one unicorn card on the floor. And it had come out somehow, whenever. I hadn't even seen it, but I often find little cards for me that Spirit of that has magically appeared, and it was a very good, strong message, and it resonated directly to me, and also gave me the name of my unicorn. So I was very blessed with that last night, and I loved it. I went to bed or went to sleep with a beautiful smile on my face, and I thought, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to share this beautiful magical deck with my collective here that watch me, people who watch me who would like to know a little bit more about their guidance. And as I always say, if it's the first time you've come across me, welcome. So lovely that you're here. There may be something that you need to hear. I channel oracle. I'm an intuitive oracle, and I'll channel from source a message, and I share the message with you. I share my experiences, I share my stories. I just want to have an opportunity of connection, and that's important because we are all connected. We have a network at the minute, and we're making very strong change in our world, and it's important that we know whenever we're on a spiritual journey and we make a change in our life, often the closest people to us don't understand, and it can be quite difficult. So when you reach out or you find somebody that actually seems to be talking the same language as you or makes sense what you're thinking, and there's a connection there, this is why these platforms are so wonderful. So I hope, as always, that something I say today, my intention is, even if it's just one person, that's great. That one person needed to hear something, and often there's a ripple effect to that one person making a change in their lives, thinking differently, speaking differently, doing differently. So that is all my intention. So I share that with you. Before I go and have my supper, I thought, let me do that. I've lit my incense. I've Sailor pantoed my cards, my table. Last night when I did my reading, my runes were under the table on the shelf, and they literally tipped over and came out everywhere. They wanted to come out. So we've got our runes tonight, definitely to start our reading with. Always, as always, we'll go to the calendar and see what the message is. Focus, 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 focus. That's what I'm hearing. It's a very clear moment at the minute where things are having to be, you have to focus, you have to stay the course, you have to remain focused. The minute you start drifting, that's when you are going off your track. That's when you'll feel unbalanced. That's when you might feel the triggers will come in, or the dark thoughts, or whatever it might be. So try and remain focused. That's what I'm hearing. So yesterday was all about balance. Today is about focus, and that is important. Okay, so let us read today. Oh, okay. Yes, focus on the good. Address the bad. There it is there. Look. So focus on the good, focus on the good. I hadn't even read that. That's so amazing. And dream big, work hard, stay focused is on the back as well. So, my friend, you do hear that. Staying focused. So we'll stay focused. And how we stay focused, we get our guidance. We listen to our guides. We see our signs. We follow our signs. We in tune with our messages. We're in tune with our spiritual guidance. And often you will then be able to stay focused. All right, so let's see what our readings are coming out today. Okay, there we go. We have got our beautiful magical unicorn with us. As we're using our unicorn cards, we have a unicorn rune. So very magical on the table today. Gosh, I've just got a right chill all over me. So I'm opening the portal and I'm asking the unicorns to come through for the reading to give us our guidance of what we need. Just as another thought, we have also got our energy cards, our intuitive whispers cards, and we have got the Spirit Song Tarot cards as well today on the table. Those were the ones that called to me. We've also got our 4-leaf clover, so good fortune, good luck. Luck is on our side. You know, right now it is a very lucky time. If you're manifesting change, it's a great time to do so. Really important. We've also got the lucky horseshoe. Isn't it funny how this hasn't been out for a long time, and we have the magical unicorn cards. So, and we've got the year of the fire horse about to start. So horses, and that the idea of what they represent. Okay, they're very intuitive. I'm just being told I need to get a Sacred Oracle of the Horse deck, so I'm going to get that for us as well today. So they're very intuitive. They are flight or fight animals. So often they will run free, they run fast. It's about freedom for them. But they are intuitive. They are very knowledgeable. They're noble creatures. They've got a lot to offer us as human beings. Unconditional love is really part of their soul. So horses are beautiful, beautiful creatures. So we've got horses and unicorns very much playing around. And I've just come back from the horses myself, so putting them to bed. All right, so we've also got Othala. And Othala is about family, about inheritance. So what do you think that you might be inheriting something? You never know. Something might be coming to do with an inheritance. But it's also the rune of family, of tradition, of inheritance, of inheriting the DNA, the type of thing that your family would be doing. We have got Hagalaz, and we have got Berkana. All right, so let us have a little look at our runes and see what our message to start our reading is all about. Berkana. Berkana. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Berkana. I should know this by now, really. Oh, right. Berkana is also about family, but it's also about new beginnings. So it's interesting, we have new beginnings, and it could be an inheritance that gives you a new beginning, but new beginnings and growth and regeneration. Exactly what I said, we're on this cusp at the minute, and we need to stay focused. Stay focused. New beginnings take form of a new project, a new relationship, a new phase of spiritual development. Beautiful, exactly what I'm feeling going through right now with these unicorn. They called to me, I got my cards, and it was just perfect. It's also a female energy rune. So that, again, is very powerful. It is also about the archetypal earth mother. So being grounded in the roots, your root chakra could play a real role right now. And I think it's very important this week to remain rooted, to remain grounded. Make sure you're thinking about that all the time, and that also helps us to remain focused, balanced. Okay. It's also about love, protection, fertility. So if any of you are thinking about bringing on a new member of your family, it's a good time. It's a good time. Spring is coming. It's a beautiful time, actually, to be thinking about that. Okay, naughties. Scarcity, necessity, restriction, but patience, having patience. And often when we are trying to plan a family, it can be a little bit frustrating. We have to have patience. The body will accept what it needs to accept when it accepts it. Just like what is meant for you will always be for you on your spiritual path. I don't know why I'm saying that to you guys. Something is telling me to say it. So somebody might need to hear that. Just have patience. It will come. It is absolutely meant to be. There is fertile opportunity right now. So whatever you take up, this cusp, in actual fact, it's a good time just before that changeover, because then you're already starting to put, that seed is starting to grow, and you're already going to be sprouting it sooner rather than later. So it's like kind of being a bit of ahead of the game, really, isn't it? All right, and Othala, of course, as I said, is a little bit about inheritance, heritage, family ties. Interesting, the regrowth, rebirth, regeneration, new beginnings, that type of thing, being rooted, all about new things. But, you know, those family ties can have a lot to do with changing and trying to remain focused. And I kind of did go into that, you know, trying to be focused, even though those closest to you sometimes don't understand, and it can be quite difficult when you're trying to make changes without other people's opinions. And so maybe some of you are sort of feeling that right now. All right, so that's a beautiful start. So here we go, new beginnings. I'm going to first of all, I'm going to go straight away with our Magic of the Unicorns card, because I feel very strongly towards them right now. And they are going to give us some guidance, please, for this coming week. We have Cosmic Emerald straight away. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance. How beautiful. Cosmic Emerald has come out. Okay, right. Oh, and Violet Flame. So still invoke the Cosmic Diamond, Violet Flame, and transmute all that is not love. Okay, now that's an interesting one, because right now we are very much, I'm going to just leave this, I'm not going to turn this one yet, on our way towards another full moon. And we know full moons are about releasing and change, you know, making sure that what we've planted is going to be growing, so we don't allow any weeds. We pull up, we clear out, we make sure of. So the Violet Flame is very much about that sort of thing. And you have the wisdom here. So using this very wisely at the moment. You know, if those people closest to you are stopping your development in some way. They don't necessarily do it on purpose, I'm not saying, but people just sometimes take a bit of time to understand, and it becomes quite frustrating for you if you're trying to make a change, and sometimes they just don't understand. And then you'll have friendships that need to fall away because they are definitely part of the change, and you need to be able to understand that. And that's what this card is all about. So transmute all that is not love. Transmute it and say, thank you for being in my life at the time I needed you, but I no longer need you in my life now. Perhaps it'll come around, they'll come around again. Often people reappear, whatever it might be, but you've got to maintain the focus for yourself. We've also got here Stargate of Lyra. I had this last night myself, and the Unicorn Portal. So very, very strong portal opening. The unicorns are here. We've called them in. They are here at the magic table. They're telling me that they are here. We've opened up that portal, and here they are. And it is about listening for your messages, making sure that what is being said to you is something that you can really see and hear. And you know what? If you don't hear the first time, don't worry. If you don't hear the second time, it's okay. But you will get that message. If it's meant for you, it will be for you. Trust in this portal, trust in this opening, and trust in these messages that come for you. Also, Stargate, expand your causal chakra. Your causal chakra is this one over here behind your crown chakra, and it also is very much connected to the Kundalini. And when we do a Kundalini rising, that is your feminine energy. And so this is very important to remember. We've got Purkana on the table, which is feminine energy. And that often is about instinct, and it's about standing in your power and making sure that you've laid your boundaries and you're knowing exactly what it is that you want, and having this life force energy flowing through you and to your causal chakra. Enter the unicorn kingdom. So allow this magic, it is very magical right now, to be part of your life. Like I said to you, that little story I shared, I came up and there was this card, beautiful card just for me, and I needed to see it, I needed to hear it, it was beautiful, and I heard my unicorn's name, which I think is rather magical. Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health and access divine abundance. First card out, you have divine abundance for you. And then we had one that fell on the floor and didn't come up, but I'm not going to turn it yet. I'm going to read this first. So number 31. 31, Cosmic Emerald. This is the card of abundance. It invites you to expand what you believe you deserve and accept plenty from the benevolent universe. Archangel Raphael's cosmic emeralds are a combination of the blue ray of healing and the yellow ray of wisdom. Isn't that beautiful? They are a magnificent pale ethereal translucent green and contains a healing energy, trust, clarity of mind, loyalty, friendship. Isn't that interesting? And we've got the violet flame. So what friendships or loyalty that you're not finding anymore, you do need to transmute and allow with love. Let them go. Let them go and heal. A lot of people might not be on the same journey as you. Higher enlightenment and many other qualities at a 9th dimensional frequency. When unicorns add their light to them, their power increases tenfold. So your guidance is to access a cosmic emerald and activate it carefully with the intention and prayer of serving your own highest good and that of the planet. You see, it's all about you. Main focus. Archangel Raphael is in charge of the development of the third eye chakra of enlightenment. And as this opens, it enables you to see life from a higher, wider spiritual perspective. This center also holds the codes of abundance, consciousness, and the blueprint of your perfect health. These can be ignited by a cosmic emerald. Your guidance is to be clear about your intention to serve the highest good. Then ask that a cosmic emerald be positioned over you and activated to accelerate your spiritual journey with health, happiness, and abundance. You can also ask that it is placed in your third eye chakra to heal and light up the 96 chambers of this center in the best possible way for you. So work with a cosmic emerald. Say the following prayer. Beloved Archangel Raphael, please place a cosmic emerald over me. May your unicorn illuminate it with 9th dimensional light. May it activate my chakras with the codes of perfect health. I ask that my third eye chakra be expanded and enlightened. I now increase my levels of deservingness. Thank you for bringing me, and name your desires. Money for the highest good only, and I accept with gratitude. Visualize a cosmic emerald lit by unicorns surrounding the planet. And your affirmation is, a cosmic emerald brings me abundance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is beautiful, and it's a number 31, so that might resonate for you. All right, so we're opening that beautiful portal. We're allowing that expansion of our causal chakra. Enter your unicorn kingdom. Feel the power of the unicorns. We have this magic right around us at the moment. This card invites you to visit the unicorn kingdom through the Stargate of Lyra. Ask your unicorn to take you there, and Archangel Christiel will open the gate for you. So just ask, let me go, let me come with you. My unicorn is called Rainbow. Rainbow will take me on this beautiful journey. Then they stream light into your third eye to expand it and awaken it to your higher possibilities. Finally, they cleanse and heal you at a soul level before cascading sparkling diamond light and generous blessings over you. So this is also a card of higher service. It invites you to develop your causal chakra above and slightly behind your crown so that it lights up and becomes a portal through which unicorns can enter the earth. So that is very beautiful. Let me see what this one was. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve. Accept plenty and prosperity. So there we go. Look at those beautiful colors. Look at the yellows and the greens. We are opening up right now to the abundance that the universe is trying to give us. And it can come in all forms, not just money. It can be abundance of love. It can be abundance of kindness, abundance of joy, abundance of money, abundance of health. So you can have a lot of abundance, but what you can ask for is just abundance in your life, because it's just like happiness. Happiness can be everywhere. So the unicorns are bringing you a beautiful abundance right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Thank you for that. That's so lovely. Okay, I'm going to get us one of the Sacred Oracle, Horse Oracle, and let's see some guidance, please, for this week as well. Beautiful horses. I just love this. It's just magical. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have got... We have got Black Carbon, embrace your secrets. So coming out of this darkness now into this light, embrace your secrets. Know that you can ask for this beautiful abundance. Okay, embrace your secrets. And we've got Kindred Spirits of Harmony, trusting companionships. So horses clean themselves, they groom each other. And they look after each other, and when you're doing that, it's like they are nurturing each other. So you've got companionships now, friendships, relationships that may be nurturing to you, that will be helping you. And if you don't, that is what you can ask for, and an abundance of this companionship will come along. And you'll have like-minded people, the right people in your life that will help you along on your journey. You will see. It'll come. You will see. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So there we go. We've got those beautiful, beautiful horses. I'm just going to grab Kindred Black Carbon. Let's have a little look at Black Carbon. Black Carbon is self-acceptance and inner harmony. He wants to lift you out of negative thoughts. He wants to remind you to love all aspects of yourself. He wants you to love yourself unconditionally. And that's exactly what this is kind of feeling with this card as well. You know, horses, and I said this to you, horses do love unconditionally. They really do. And it's a beautiful feeling. So Black Carbon is here to remind you of that. Remind you that, you know, love is unconditional if you can find acceptance and forgiveness, which is often hard to do with a lot of people. Unconditional love, Kindred Spirits of Harmony. So there it is. Okay. So as I said to you, unconditional love, very much hearts can merge into a sense of being at one with others and the world around them. And I remember when I was talking right in the very beginning, I said, you know, we're all in this network together. We help each other. And that is a form of unconditional love. And of course, that's exactly what we're doing. You know, unconditional love for each other is very important. And that's what the change is in this world right now. All right, let's get ourselves a beautiful energy card for the week as well. With the horses, unconditional love, love it. What is the energy for this week, please, going to be guiding us? What is the energy that's going to be guiding us this week, please? What is the energy, please? Okay, so we have got Archangel Gabriel and we've got contract, right? But both of them were in the reverse. So this is quite an interesting one because Gabriel is about communication. And this contract, as you can see, look at the balance. And you can't see, that's about the unknown. So trying to remain focused. Okay, and it's in reverse. So I'm going to read these to you because they're important. It's an important part of the reading. Archangel Gabriel, significant blocks in your throat center. So speaking the truth, speaking out, making sure that you are setting your boundaries. I feel very much about this with the violet flame. You may have to have some sort of conversations that you are finding hard to do, but just do it from a place of love. Unconditional love. Understand that other people might not understand what you understand, and it's really difficult sometimes to try and get people to recognize that. Clear your throat chakra, call upon Gabriel, and meditate on his power. Okay, all of the chakra cards reverse may signal difficulties in your area of your body. So whatever you're feeling right now, in terms of this change, the shift, it was funny how I heard the word focused. So you've got to stay focused. You need to remain focused. This also, this contract card in reverse, if there's a breakup of a relationship, it's remember that you deserve to be honored. So you do deserve, open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving. That person is waiting to commit to your own self-honoring heart. So, you know, when we think about our contracts, some things can fall through, and sometimes you are being protected and they're meant to have fallen through. And it's interesting how, you know, we were talking about abundance, believe you deserve. Okay, so believe that you deserve better is a very strong message. Remain focused, remain on your path, remain. You deserve this beauty. You deserve all of the abundance, perfect health, divine abundance. You deserve that. And if you're not in perfect health because you are stressing about things, he's reminding you, you do deserve this unconditional love. And the right people will bring that to you. Okay, companionships, the right people will be here for you. Okay, so speak up, you know, focus your light. Listen to your guidance, excuse me. Confirmation. Yeah? Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to ask our intuitive whispers just for a couple of cards of guidance for this week, please. What is our intuition whispering to us? You know, our intuition will whisper. Our ego shouts, our mind shouts, things get confused. When we're in that focused energy, we are heart-led. We are in a balance. And that's when our intuition will speak, our intuitive voice. What is it? What is it? What do I need to do? What do I need to say? What can I change in order for me to deserve the abundance that I'm being presented with? So explore fullness. That's the intuitive whisper card. Explore your emotions, explore what you deserve, explore that, go deep, go within yourself, you know, trust in your messages, trust in how your guidance is saying to you. You do need to make that change. If you do that, if you trust in that, you'll see a very different feeling, you know, once you decide that you are worthy of more, worthy of something different. All right, let's just see what our beautiful spirit song cards will say. The tarot, just to confirm for us for this week, please. Okay, that's it. All right, so we got one that I can't see, but these two have turned. So we have got one in reverse, but we have the shadow, self-empowerment. Okay, so exactly what Black Carbon was saying, right? Stay focused on you, on your path. Don't let somebody knock you off the balance. Remain focused. Remember who you are. Remember what you deserve. Remember how strong you have become. You know, you don't need to allow anything to knock you off the path. So this is about self-empowerment, the shadow. Okay, so that's a very strong part of this reading. We've also got the Four of Crystals, which is about control and security. And it's interesting how with contracts often can be about control, it can be about security, and it's in reverse as well. So you might be feeling that you are bound by some sort of contract where you're being told no. You know, there's something that you're not seeing. Perhaps you deserve better. You need to remind yourself, if you're not happy, you can change something. So make that change. And also I'm hearing your soul contract. You know, your soul has decided that you do need to change something, which is why maybe you're seeing this, and maybe you're having the messages or signs that you are, or the prompts or the triggers, or you're in this situation and you're seeing things differently. And that's because your soul contract was already written. So what is meant for you will always find you. And that's very important. So, you know, don't worry about security, because you have got this beautiful abundance of help and guidance from source, from, you know, the unicorns are saying you only have to ask. And then we've got the Knight of Shells, charm and passion, and flamingo. And that's often about love and abundance, you know, and charm and passion, bringing that back into your life, finding that around you, looking at your life with that happiness. Remember I said that, and we had this focus on the good, address the bad, dream big, work hard, but stay focused. That is so important right now. So I think that's what our message has been for this week, you know. Remember the unconditional love for yourself. Remember to stay focused and balanced. You are not bound. You may only think you are. Okay, you only think you are. Sometimes we remain where we are because we think we can't do anything better, but you are being told you can. Ambition is on this card as well. So you have an ambition for something more. You have something that you want to do. You're being called. If you're listening to my readings, then you are definitely being called, and you are on this journey. So I hope that helps you. I hope that gives you a little bit more of a feeling of, yeah, I can do this. Open to this abundance. Allow it to come to you. You know, accept plenty and prosperity. Accept it. You know, you only have to accept it. Don't have to control anything. Just surrender. Accept that this is what your life is and how beautiful it is, and live in your now, and just keep focusing on the good, address the bad, of course, but focus on the good, even in the bad, even in the shadow. Okay, it's a lesson. And be prepared to let go of things. Be prepared to say, well, you no longer serve me. This no longer serves me. I need better. I deserve better. I accept better. And you will see a very big difference in your life. So have a beautiful week, and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time. If you have enjoyed this, maybe you'd like to give me a thumbs up, or make a note or say something. I'm always happy to hear from you, and you have a beautiful week. I'll see you soon.